Hello and welcome. Oh, it's a howl. Welcome to Mind Your Head. You are listening to Mind Your Head. With your regular hosts, Mike. That's me. How you doing? That's
Sup, Gap, still alive.
Gap, still alive. Gap.
And we got like 2 fucking new people today. 2
of the new people. I will introduce you to them right now.
This is
that's called Leaning.
What's up, guys? I'm David.
This is David Bonach, PhD on the movie Waterworld expert.
That was Birdbush, you idiot.
And you said Waterworks, idiot.
It is Waterworks.
No, it's called Waterworld.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Like, post this in the comments. When you like have a piss fetish, what's it called? It's obviously Waterworks, not Waterworld.
Waterworld, the shitty movie from like.
Oh, okay.
Way to go. We've ruined this podcast. And a final 4th member, Scott Bombadil. Scott, how you doing?
Yeah. Is your real last name Bombadil?
No.
Broke the mystery in like the first 10 seconds.
If you want it to be. Yeah, like I didn't even have like 2 seconds to actually be Scott Bombadil. You just like right away.
I just immediately questioned the authenticity of that claim. Immediately. Thanks. We couldn't even roll with it for like 3 minutes. His name's Scott fucking Bombadil. Who cares?
With it. No one knows that song? Oasis?
Is it by Coldplay? Then I don't know it. Coldplay cast. So you're listening to episode.
Coldplay's not that bad, to be totally honest. Like their 2005 albums.
They're actually good. They're actually not. They're not bad.
Like, I like Chris Martin.
They're like the UK Nickelback, basically.
No, they're not, because Nickelback sucks.
Yeah. No, I'm saying they're like, if there's a band in the UK
Coldplay doesn't suck.
Cool, it's cool to hate Coldplay.
Coldplay is the UK Nickelback because Nickelback sucks. So they are the. Come on now, Coldplay.
Viva la fuck you.
Yeah, like new Coldplay sucks. Like go back to like 2005. Coldplay was the shit, man. Just like when Nicole Kidman was relevant and stuff.
Dude, I'm a good dude.
Feelings, you know, just feelings.
The song "Talk's" got my favorite like solo ever.
Yeah,
there's 2 versions to it. One of them sucks. Fuck that.
Yeah, the album version sucked. The radio one was good. It's like
so
the only
good,
time
so
ever.
much better.
They like the same colors I do, you know? That's what I like most about them. They like the same colors I do.
I remember Black and Blue. I remember the Backstreet Boys album, Black and Blue, because I bought that for my sister when she was in the hospital for like high blood pressure.
Yeah, like not for yourself, right?
No. Let me tell you, I can appreciate that album.
Why?
What was on that album?
I used to listen to it all the time.
You appreciate it in that like you know that people with bad music will love it. So and you're like, yeah, my sister had bad taste in music, so
I would rather go to a Backstreet Boys concert than a Nickelback concert.
Yeah, honestly, like that's true.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't think I mentioned this on the podcast. You have to put that mic way closer to his face, by the way.
Okay, like,
the XLR splitters, the equipment needed for this setup, for this podcast, is not present.
You can thank Mike for that.
So
kind of all over the place.
So enjoy this one podcast where
half the people's voices are
with minimal interruptions, because once we get 4 mics in here, which is like next week, all hell's fucking breaking loose. But I was gonna say, I don't think I mentioned this on any other podcast, but I've talked about this with like 2 people, I think, where I had recently. I won't even, because who cares? I looked up a live video of the Backstreet Boys. Okay. But it wasn't at a music video award or some type of award event. It was just a regular show, but there wasn't much.
How did we get here?
We talked about Backstreet Boys, Coldplay. Okay, but basically, what I mean to say is, at this show, they weren't really dressed up. There wasn't a lot of stage prep or anything. So all I saw was this stripped down version of Backstreet Boys, of boy bands in general, where all it was 5 dudes in like kind of like old t-shirts and like wife beaters singing pop music to a stadium full of 13-year-olds. It was fucking weird.
Fucking
weird. Do you know what? The rise of like boy bands in North America is the closest we've come to Japan. That's the closest we've come to that level of
we're not at the robots yet. We're just at the boy bands.
Like it's closest we've come.
It's like next step is like used underwear and like vending machines. Like that's the next step.
Dude, you know there's a real sport in Japan. I discovered this called air sex.
Oh god, so it's like air guitar competitions, but it's
like air
sex?
guitar. But what happens is like you have to. But it's like it's not done in bars or anything. It's in arenas, where like you have to go up and like there's 3 judges, and they give you like a sex act.
I bet
that
they're
you
serious
have
as
to do.
fuck.
Yeah, but like
No
yeah,
pun intended.
Yeah, like, and you have to like
Totally
perform wild sex acts on like an air person. But it's like arenas packed. Like you're doing this in front of like 20,000 people.
Are they into
And-
it? Are they
No,
cheering?
and the best part is
People who win like do not get laid that night. Like
dude, it's like
or
the
no,
be-
dude,
no,
knowing
but
Japan,
the-
they totally
the best
do.
part is the
Dude,
best
the
part,
fucking StarCraft players get lit.
the best part is that like the
Korea's
way
so
you
good.
look is actually the way you look actually counts towards your score.
So
like,
can't act
you can go up there and they can be like, "You're too fugly," you know. Like, and it's like
your face is not good for this. Like
you know, it's like your face is not good to have pretend sex with someone. Like,
Oh man.
and the
Yeah.
like, I wouldn't even pay to like watch the air sex. I'd pay to like watch someone be told that they're like too ugly in front of like 20,000
No, I would
people.
pay to watch them practice. Like how they hone their technique. Then again,
And this is Kobayashi.
Linking to that, I'm pretty sure if he's still the current world record holder, the
Dude.
world record holder for like longest masturbation session is
I was
Asian.
about to bring that up. I was actually about
Dude,
to bring that
no,
up because I'm
even
pretty sure he's Japanese or Korean. I'm not sure.
Dude, he's Japanese
I
watching
remember.
hentai. Like.
No, dude, that was totally part of the news report that I watched. He was like at like this hentai store and he was like, no, it's good.
Who watches him? Like,
I saw the same
like, how
thing
do
as
they
you.
verify that record?
I saw the same thing as you. He's
The part where he like says he's like real girls are too dirty.
dude. No. Yeah, sort of.
So good.
He's like, yeah, hentai. You know, like it's very clean and like,
There's fucking
know?
animals in hentai.
and he has, and like the thing is like he has like either a girlfriend or a
Yeah,
wife,
hentai is
and
like
she's around when that's happening. She's around when like he's like practicing masturbating, and she's
What?
just like this is what he does.
Yeah, and they ask her about it, and she's like, yeah, you know, I'll just be in the kitchen cutting some carrots.
You know what's an
and...
even more fucked up?
She's
story?
actually preparing food,
Like
and he's
9 hours.
masturbating in the living room, and like they're having a conversation, and he's just jerking it off, and she's like, this is what he's good at. This is what he likes to do.
Yo, you know
This
what's-
is what he's good at.
You know what's an even more fucked up sport? There's a sport in Kentucky. It's a real sport. It's called
It's called lynching.
It's
I
called,
almost killed Scott.
dude, outhouse racing. So wait till you hear what the rules are. It's like there's one guy in front pulling and one guy in back, and there's one guy in the outhouse.
Taking
But,
a
like,
shit. Taking a huge
You have
shit.
to be taking a shit because at the end the judges verify if there's no shit in your bowl, like you're disqualified. So like let's say you came
Does
in
the
first.
amount have any like?
No, there just has to be shit. It
Okay,
doesn't matter.
but technically we're not really talking about an outhouse. We're talking about like a porta potty type situation. Because an outhouse is literally like you shit in a hole in the ground, no?
No.
Am I
Maybe. Yeah, it's kind of like a porta potty then, I guess. But like,
By the way,
they-
what is
like,
this podcast about? I thought it was like movies and gaming.
It's all we're talking about is fucking hentai and shit.
Dude, it's like if you come in first and
Shitcast
there's no
2012.
there's,
Shitcast, hentai cast.
there's no shit in your toilet bowl, like you're disqualifying. Like the guy, they go check like the guy in second.
See, all these fringe sports, I just want documentaries on all of them, because then we get the interview with the shitter. and he's explaining his
You know,
like
like
the
being
ideal
shitter
meal.
is actually like the celebrity. Like you know, like when you're on a sports team, like there's always
Like
one
the quarterback.
position.
He's
Yeah,
the
like
quarterback.
the shitter is the quarterback. Like I guess when he wins, like he just walks out of the.
I don't think
outhouse
so.
and, like, everyone's like applauding.
Pants
him.
down, his hands are in the air. But like I'm saying, like, because then we like you like there are interviews with him that like post show, and he's like, yeah, you know, I just went for my the standard makeup, you know, a lot of grains, a lot of grains. I used some Thai Express, so it came out real easy.
Dude, there's one more that I find really fucked up. It's in Wales. It's just called Man versus Dog. And, like, just the name, like I was so intrigued. I'm like, what is this? Like,
Because that implies that sometimes.
Sometimes they're matched up against each other.
No, that implies that sometimes the dog wins.
It's not just like man brutalizing dog. It's like sometimes they can win.
There's like a fair chance.
The odds are
has a
against him,
shot.
but like he could do it.
Like, there's that one like
You could say
Rocky
that
dog.
he's the underdog. Puncast.
No, but, like the weird thing is like the dog has the advantage in a lot of these sports. Like there's a foot race. But
Jordan, you're gonna kill me.
But like the best part of the foot race is like the dog is only allowed to use 2 legs.
Like, wait, his 2 front legs or like his what the same?
Even, you
His
know,
2
to make it
front
like
legs.
even.
But like so the dog's dragging himself. The fucking person is like sprinting ahead.
What?
And then there's a wrestling match.
This is in Wales.
Yeah.
Wrestle an angry dog.
Like, I can't decide whether this is like super out of character for people from Wales because it's like super like.
Who know? You know why?
Or if they're
You don't. You know why you don't know?
pussies,
Because
like-
who knows anything about people from Wales? Like,
People from Wales.
yeah, it's like what?
Nobody cares.
Like Welsh people. Who are
Dude,
they?
little do we know, this put Wales on the map. Like,
Man versus dog in the next Olympics.
Literally,
They're
this
trying
is-
to explain to Wales like you have to be a human being to be in the Olympics.
do you?
Yeah, like. But what about
Do
the
you?
I'm
dogs?
sure they allow it in Japan. They do
Guys,
whatever the
quote
fuck you
Wales 2012. But what about the dog?
This is I just want to bring up this is the only thing I know about Wales up until this point is that they fucking fight dogs and shit.
The best part,
I
you
like-
brought it up, is like the dog could win.
Like they don't make dogs fight each other. They're like, oh, this fight is shitty. Like they see 2 dogs fighting each other, like
This is
Michael
boring.
Vick style. They're like, let's
throw-
get in on this.
You just throw a person in there. But like, there's other events too. Like, there's like an eating contest where like you have to like.
Like speed or like volume?
Yeah,
like,
like
you have to
speed,
eat more
like,
or really?
Dude, dogs can if they like if it's
Well,
something
that's the
they
thing,
want to
like,
eat, dogs like
because
fucking eat
the
so
people,
fast.
the people who enter their own dogs and don't compete themselves, like starve their dogs for like 3 days.
Wait, can
Dog,
an owner do owners compete against their own dogs?
Yeah, sometimes they do, but like,
It's like this weird love-hate thing. Like,
Before the
They go to
competition.
finals.
can they rig it? Can they rig it?
yeah, like just like break your dog's leg.
It's like the finals, like the owner against like their dog.
Can I just point out, here I am, I'm like, can they rig it thinking, maybe like they'll just train the dog to suck so the human wins, so they get the glory.
No,
And
I don't think
here-
your dog's
here's
competing
Jordan
against
saying,
your own
oh yeah, you can break their legs.
It's like you hit your
Just
dog.
let
It's
them
like
get out of shape.
between the ankle and the knee.
The only thing I remember, like one of the few things about Wales is it's one of the few times I've seen on the Ali G show.
Yeah.
Was one of the few times that Sacha Baron Cohen has actually like broke character. I've seen him break twice, and one of the times
Was he at a man versus
Where-
dog?
close because it was like the way he broke was it's just he laughed, but he laughed in his own laugh, like not as Ali G. And it was in an interview with someone from Wales, like some representative, and they was outside, and then like the guy was like, oh whatever, and then Ali G was like, so what you gonna do if the rest of the UK come to invade you? And then the guy says, well, I guess we'll sing them away. And he belly laughs. And then Ali just laughs in his face, and it cuts away. They'll sing them away. That's what people from Wales are like.
Guys, like this was like not in the podcast description. Like it's like awesome, a podcast about like comics and games and movies, and just like, have you guys heard of man versus dog and air sex? And verifying the
We're taking
shit.
on social issues this week. This week's social, like fringe ass social issues.
Guys, serious cast. Wait. Is Peter aware of this?
Dude, do you think PETA exists in Wales? Like,
He got one rep and he's like, let's do it!
because he's like, it's fair because
Been brought up
sometimes
that
the
way.
dog wins. As long as the dogs have a fighting chance.
The Joker's like, and most of all, it's fair.
The
Dude.
dog's fucking legs are tied. Like, no,
Like,
but I think
That's how
there's some
good
kind of,
dogs
like,
are. They have to they have handicaps for
The
them.
best part is like when the dog's back legs are tied. The fair, like to make it fair, the human's hands are tied together.
Yeah, it's super fair. Super fair.
You guys want to like take a trip to Wales?
That's normal because like humans run with their hands. Like
like 10,000 years ago, but like fucking before
Actually,
Homo erectus.
I found out today that giraffes are one of the few animals that like how like most animals that walk on 4 legs more like kind of alternate.
Yeah.
They do like sort of the pattern of like
I guess.
like 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Yeah.
Giraffes are one of the few animals that do like both right legs, both
really?
left legs. Yeah, if you watch them walk, they
Do you
kind
know
of
that
do that.
33%?
they're like at-ats.
Yes,
Star
AT-ATs
Wars,
are the same,
yes.
except it's AT-AT.
Why did you say at-ats?
Because I'm ignorant.
Okay, I love that. I love that, Jordan. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Probably, actually, maybe all of you guys, because there's
We've
that.
all seen Empire Strikes
There's
Back.
in the re-release of Empire on Hoth. There's that split second, like it's literally only there for like 2 seconds. A shot where they add an ATST
Oh, really?
because ATSTs only showed up in
Return of the Jedi.
Return.
Yeah, but no, there's ATSTs in Empire Strikes Back.
But no, because it's
Hoth.
only AT-ATs.
They're all like digital?
But in the re-release, there's this half second of just like an ATST like walking by. It's like, and it just cuts away. And I'm like, well, way to go, fucking George.
Have you ever
you
seen
idiot.
the original, like, Han shot first, like, like, how bad the original cut of that was? Getting comfortable?
Been a while. I turned. Scott's like going to put on his shoes. I'm like, here's the mic. Yo, I pass the mic to my man Scott. But if I can transition from, you said you want to take a trip to Wales. I was just looking up on the internet today instead of not doing homework once again. Looking up to see if there were any. By the way,
Trips to Wales?
the only Wales only comes up because it's to do with the UK. Fuck Wales. But I was looking up if there were any like.
Wait, like Wales the place or like Wales?
Oh, Wales, great. Actual animals, great.
So we'll have the Jonah experience.
But I was looking up to see if there were
You know
places
what
that.
pisses me off about religious people?
What?
You tell them.
Wow.
What? What? No, this is about Wales.
Wait, no. I will literally let you go on with this because I want to see what the fuck this has to do with Wales.
It's like, without fail, when you bring up the story of Jonah to them, and you're like, he was in a whale for 3 days, their counter to that is always, actually, it was a big fish. Like, oh, okay, now it makes
That's
sense.
so much
Like-
better. Also, and
Okay, yeah, you were saying.
and Ricky Gervais' stand-up routine where like Noah's Ark, like the whole flood that happens, like dude, fish, they're
Ricky
fucking
Gervais?
rolling. They're rolling.
Yeah.
Like
It's like, no, like,
They're fine.
their domain has increased like tenfold.
Yeah, he's just like, dude, I'm on a mountaintop. But I was talking about, I was searching up to see if any places did any like zombie
Man
apocalypse.
versus dog. It's just Wales comes up.
Oh, what's this? I knew about it the whole time. No, any zombie apocalypse themed like paintball modes, like if they were actually dedicated,
How much would it suck
Shit
to
to
be
that.
the zombies? Like,
I know, right? They get paid, but and
like you're
there's
basically a
like,
moving target.
There's a few places. There's like one place in Vancouver where one guy does it, and there's one like really kind of like you pay $200 to do it.
And
in,
then
like,
real
in
zombies?
London.
Yeah, they spy the zombies.
In London.
I would actually be like a zombie, but only if it was more of an infected scenario, like
Where you can
running.
still sprint and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Because that would actually be exhilarating, just like sprinting, trying to get hit. Because like stumbling or like shuffling along, that's just shit. Because you just
You'd flinch, like you'd break
'cause
character.
guaranteed, you'd be like, after a while, if you hadn't been hit and you were just going towards them and they just didn't see you, you'd be like, okay, well, fuck this. Like either I'm gonna, just gonna attack them.
Dude, I saw a YouTube video of just like it wasn't like an organized thing. It was just like a bunch of friends doing it, kind of, and doing it in like Montreal at some place, and like all the zombie dudes
Mount
are just
Royal.
like they have like lightsabers and like paintball masks, and they're just like kind of flinching as they're running towards them. It's so funny.
I would love to do a thing where like a kind of Star Wars LARP, because that's the only time in the history of pretending to be Star Wars anything that no one wants to be the Jedi. Because how are you gonna deflect the bullets?
Everyone just has fucking 300 round capacity
Yeah.
airsoft guns. They're like, yeah, go now.
And the guy's like there with a lightsaber, he's fucking getting bombarded by paintballs. Just there's like one guy on commentary who's like, not strong with the Force you are.
He's like, I hate my life. So Scott, how you doing?
Really now?
What? What? I mean, now
How are
I'm
you
just,
doing?
I'm just asking how Scott's doing.
Better than Scott?
That's a great answer. That's a great answer. How's everyone doing though? How's everyone? I gotta edit that.
Earlier we
fucking
established
shit out.
that when you shovel the D, you don't just shovel it like a normal shoveling
Can
scenario.
I keep
you have
that
to,
in?
You have to no.
Can
you,
I keep that in?
you have to like spin the shovel Darth Maul style before you put the D in. Like,
Shovel it in. Shovel it in. 2012.
you think Darth Maul's a virgin?
Cause I feel like being a Sith would get you loads of fucking vag, but like they just don't
Loads
want
of
it.
vag. It's like
You know what I
all
mean?
the Twi'lek vag you want.
Oh, you bet. You know, you're not seeing fucking Return. All them bitches.
Dude, you think when you're banging a Twi'lek from behind, you like pull her brain tails?
What?
You know what a Twi'lek is?
I'm trying to find a.
You know, like the ones.
I'm trying
with,
to find a
like,
way
the
to
two,
twist this into some kind of
yeah.
like pigtail underage jailbait
You know
joke
what the
for you,
thing
but I
is?
won't.
Like, they actually have like part of their brain in there. So if you pull it, like you're basically like,
Poking their brain.
yeah.
Then again, doesn't the brain not have any sensory? Like, if you were to touch someone's brain, they wouldn't feel it.
They wouldn't feel their
Anatomy
they wouldn't feel
Cast
it in the
2012.
brain. But like, if you touch, they'd feel it. Like, let's say you touch someone's brain, and it's in the vision plates. Like, they'd see something fucked up.
That's retarded. But I'm saying like they wouldn't actually.
Yeah, you wouldn't feel it because there's no senses in your
Yeah,
brain.
there's no senses in your brain, which
Yeah.
is weird. Yeah, you could
That's so
lobotomies, man. Fucking, I don't know.
That's where you went with this. Like, lobotomies are
Lobotomy
awesome.
cast.
Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Fucking-
This is the right place to learn about. If you're studying medicine, this is
Absolutely.
the right place to go.
when you have to
Medicine.
treat man versus dog victims.
Dude, the fucking EMTs there. Dude, Man vs. Dog is like where EMTs prove themselves,
What's
man.
EMT? Oh
Fuck,
yeah,
yeah,
EMTs,
like-
yeah. I thought like EMT was like a fucking podcast for 2 seconds or something. Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. I'm gonna plug Man vs. Dog cast. Dude, do you think
guys,
do you,
let's
did they
start like
cover
a
that
contingent
event?
of like Montreal man versus dog.
Petition, start a petition.
Gets shut down so fast.
Gets shuts downs.
Mike just pointed the
Fucking
finger
Grinch-
at me for some reason.
I didn't point the finger at you.
Oh, what did he do when he did that?
What? I like straightened my sleeve. What the fuck you?
Oh, I don't know.
Visual cast.
Fucking edit.
Non-stop edits, man. Non-stop edits.
It's just like really bad editing to it. It's like, and so yeah, I was playing Assassin Mortal Kombat.
Oh man. So yeah.
Oh, I actually have a debate to bring up. Like,
Okay,
a
go for it.
question I have to ask you all. Okay, for anyone who's played Mortal Kombat, you know that there's a character named Stryker who's a cop. Now, Stryker,
Is it with a Y?
what? Yeah, Stryker with a Y. Yeah,
I called it. Boom. That was a shitty game for the Turbo Graphics, I think, and Super Nintendo.
Like Stryker,
Ninja.
one of Stryker's attacks is like he can use a gun. Like he just pulls out a 9 and shoots you. Is like one of his attacks, and he also throws grenades at you. Like I'm a bit more okay with the baton because people have swords and shit, but like the gun seems kind of really out of place in the martial arts tournament. I think it's wrong. David thinks it's totally okay.
what are the actual rules? The
I-
Mortal
I
Kombat,
don't
the rule
really-
set.
Like
for
they
Mortal
never
Kombat.
really established them.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's people like going into other fucking dimensions in that game. Like,
Exactly.
like if you're gonna be like, "Okay, he has a gun," it's like, well,
That
it's
was
not
the point.
mortal. Like, it's not standard martial arts when you're like transcending through different dimensions to come up
Fucking-
behind somebody and kick them in the fucking
That
head.
guy's
Yeah, but,
name
like,
Jax.
that- you know
Doesn't
what
he
it
have
is?
Augmented arms. Yeah.
Mechanical arm.
He has augmented arms.
No,
he
but-
never asked for that.
You know what it is? It's like
No.
what's
Over the head
stopping
cast.
him from like because the gun is like the Scorpion taught himself to teleport. He just picked up a 9
Oh,
and started
okay,
shooting.
no, yeah,
and
I
it's
know
kind
what
of
you
like what's stopping him from just like pulling out his phone and calling a Harrier and like having it like blow the shit out of
Nothing.
someone.
Resources.
Yeah, like
Connection.
It's like
that's
it's like
what Liu Kang has,
a budget.
his connections.
it's like, oh shit, this might be a close battle. I'll just nuke him.
All I'm saying is
Bomberman's
Liu Kang
philosophy.
turns into a dragon. So how the fuck is he supposed to fight a dragon?
Yeah, I think
Without a gun.
I think the gun is
He's
like the
just a
least of the
human.
worries when they're fucking tearing the very
No
fabric
one's
of
forcing
time
him
and
to
space.
go into Mortal Kombat. Like he went in saying like, you know what, I'm gonna go in and I'm totally gonna fucking pop caps and people.
He's like,
Because he can.
he's like, I'll answer
Everyone's
this.
learn how to use a gun.
exactly. So why isn't everyone in Mortal Kombat? You know, like
Because
why
they
is
have
it
balls?
like it's like
Nobody wants to fight a fucking dragon with a gun. It's the
Wait,
best.
wait, what? Wait, what?
Liu Kang? Yeah, but
Liu Kang turns into a dragon.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so
But only in
nobody
his
else has balls
fatality.
enough to go fight a dragon with a little gun.
but like
Who else would do that?
that's the thing. Like Liu Kang can only turn into a dragon in his fatality, or else he just throws fireballs and shit.
Fireballs versus bullets.
Yeah, I know.
He only
Jordan's
shoots
totally
fireballs.
okay with the fucking summoning of a fireball, but he's like,
That's
oh,
because Liu Kang mastered his martial art that allows him to use
yeah, but-
fireballs.
So you're saying Striker's too noob to be in the?
Yeah, like he just doesn't belong, you know? Like,
fuck it. I don't
why is he allowed to throw grenades at people? Like, he just pulls the pin. Sorry.
have a problem.
It takes skill.
Oh no,
No,
actually,
it doesn't.
it was
You
totally
learn how to
fine.
aim a gun. It takes skill.
Lol.
Okay, Mike just literally
saying.
told me put it closer to his mouth.
Yeah, put it closer to Dave's mouth.
You're not
I want you
editing
to
that one
hover
out.
Every time I just point at Scott, he just fucking looks at me.
Pressure's on.
Pressure's on, motherfucker.
Say
How was your
something.
week?
The only time Mike ever points the mic at me is when I have nothing to say. Whenever I want to talk, like
Or when he has to drink beer.
just holds it like near his face and like does not clip me.
Because I'm putting as the default, like, I don't have anything to say, so I'm
guys,
putting
I
in
just
you.
thought of something. Should there be like a man versus dog mini game in Mortal Kombat where you fight like Mortal Kombat versions of the dog, like a Sub-Zero dog?
Now I just want to remake every video game ever with dogs.
Every like the final boss of every video game you've ever played, it's a dog. I don't care if you did like 9 different worlds in Super Mario, like in like
The
Super
last
Mario.
boss is,
The
like,
last boss
Bowser
is a dog.
dog.
Fuck you. It's not Bowser. It's actually like
It's just
just
a dog. Like it's not even like a special dog. It's like a terrier.
That's the twist in Half-Life 3. Gordon Freeman is actually a dog. He's gonna have a bark button. It's gonna have a cooldown.
Yo, I always thought like after the whole Michael Vick scandal, like you know the Madden like EA games, you know the sports games
What
like
happened
none of
with
us
Michael
play.
About the dogs?
Yeah, like there-
Oh yeah, man, yeah. Okay.
I always thought like
fuck.
I always thought that like they like the EA would like put like a Michael Vick dog fighting mini game in like the next Madden
What?
game.
Yeah, they would totally do that.
EA of all companies.
they're actually considering it, and then they said, "Do you think this will offend people?" And like it was like a 6-5 split, you know? Like people were like, "Yeah, maybe," so they just didn't do it, you know?
Yeah, the coders were like, we already did all this work. We made like a sick fucking dogfighting engine.
Dog fighting engine. I would imagine they just use like the Quake 4 engine.
Everyone uses that.
Just Quake 4 about like everyone has dog skins. Like, I'm telling you, every game fucking better if everyone was dogs. It's like that YouTube channel that re-edits all the trailers, but everyone's a cat. Same thing. You haven't seen that?
No.
It's a
Asian,
YouTube. You haven't seen
Japanese.
this? No, there's a YouTube channel where they take trailers for everything.
It must be.
every new trailer that comes out, and they just edit cat faces onto everyone
Why?
That
because
sounds
it's
awesome.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
They did it for fucking Batman and shit. You look it up, and everyone's a cat. Everyone's a cat.
Okay, like you know what? Really
Everybody's cats. Everybody's cats. No, that's a
She's
dog.
a dog.
Dude, that's the joke. I'm pretty sure she's a dog. Because everyone's like, oh, fuck Catwoman. And they're like, lol.
And then there's a scene where like fucking Bane is fighting Catwoman and it's like man versus dog.
Bane
all
is a
over
cat.
again.
It's great. He's a cat with a mask. He has the Bane mask. Watch
Where is
it.
my food? Dude, I'm sorry. Like I
Glass
can't get over
cabinet.
that Bane voice in the movie where he's just like.
If we can go back to fucking Bane, does anyone else agree with me besides fucking Gap? Because we already spoke about this. The way that they just cast Bane aside once they reveal fucking Talia al
Yeah,
Ghul.
he's dead like
Yeah.
within 2 minutes,
You
no?
already know he's dead. Like even before it happens, you know he's gonna die.
But no, but like
I
even
like-
no. Well, obviously you know he's gonna die, but like it's so underwhelming.
Yeah.
As soon as they reveal Talia al
They do this
Ghul,
shit.
Especially since Batman's like, okay, he was killed, fuck it. Like he's like, it wasn't
he's like,
me, wasn't really me, so like, okay, I'll break that rule. I don't care.
thanks, Selena. They run away. Like fuck you, honestly.
It's like in the comics he's so vehemently like against guns and like he's so pro gun control and then like Selena Kyle saves his ass and he's like
He's like,
this
I'll take
one
it.
time.
Well, he had a shotgun, so it was okay.
What happened to Batman? He's like
He's
suddenly
like-
8 again.
He's like,
it was okay.
my parents, where's my dad?
Parents got
like-
shot.
he's like,
That's
Have you guys seen the trailer of like the Alfred movie?
Yes, it's fucking awesome.
There's
Yeah,
Alfred
yeah.
Rises.
Alfred Rises.
Alfred Rises
So
is just it's just like they like the Dark Knight is no more, and you just see like Alfred. He's another movie with Michael Caine where like the guy who plays Filch in Harry Potter is just like, you never spoke about your time in the Marines. Did you ever kill anyone? And then it's like quiet, and then you know the Bane music like da da rasa rasa starts playing, and there's just montages of Michael Caine like killing people in other movies he's been, and then at the end
Michael
like,
Caine's killed people.
like
in
you see
movies?
like Michael Caine coming out of the shadows, and like
Killed
the
a lot of
Batman
people.
music is playing, like the ba ba, and it's just like Alfred. Dude, Alfred's too good. Like, you think Alfred like ever gave Bruce a hand job?
No.
Because like.
Oh man, he's really cool. I think he gives hand jobs. What? What?
You know, because Kevin Smith
Why he
brought
thinks
this
he's
up.
cool.
It was like Kevin
had
Smith
to?
brought this up, and it's like after like a night of fighting crime and like Batman's beaten to shit, like you'd think like he needs a release, but like he's too exhausted, to, like jerk off himself.
Is that why Alfred was crying so much? He fucking rises.
I don't want to do this
So
anymore.
no.
Master
I think it's
Bruce.
the opposite. Alfred was really into Batman. Batman was too broken up over
like
fucking-
Rachel.
Yeah, over Rachel. Yeah.
He's like, I haven't blown you in like 8 years.
Wait. Rewatch Rise. Does Alfred like?
That's why they introduced Robin in that one.
Does Alfred get more? Does Alfred get more pissed after he sleeps with fucking with Talia?
What?
Does he get jealous?
Alfred's already gone. Like Alfred already left when like he
Or
sleeps.
is that
with
why
Talia.
he left?
It's just like
Oh.
the size of a tangerine. I don't know.
I have to say that once every fucking podcast.
Got tits. No.
Size of a fuck you, Dave. How you doing?
Pretty good.
How's your
Good
week?
cast.
How's your week?
How's my week?
Yeah.
Give me the rundown.
No,
We're
it's
right
pretty
now.
good.
How you
Pretty
feeling? How's your penis?
My penis. So, yeah.
Where do you go from?
Yeah, like
about my penis in a room of
You
four
talked
guys.
about fucking Batman's penis. Fuck you.
Yeah, but that's different. He has the Batcock.
But you're
Do
implying.
you think he calls it that? He's like, he's fucking. He's like, you want to see the Batcock?
If
Please don't call it that.
if Patrick Bateman was Batman, he would call it the Batcock.
Dude, if Adam West
Yeah.
was Batman, he called it the Batcock.
If
I
and
have to
when.
tell you guys what happened to me with Burt Ward when I was at Comic-Con.
Guys, this is the best thing that has ever
Okay.
happened to
So
him.
I'm at New York Comic-Con. I'm waiting to get Carrie.
Sorry, fucking
Okay.
fucked up cast.
Okay,
You
yeah.
go.
So I'm at New York Comic-Con, and like this man in a New York Comic-Con staff T-shirt walks up to me, and he says, "When Mr. West passes by, he's gonna be in a golf cart." Mr. West being Adam West, he was right on the corner. He's in a golf cart because he has a heart condition and he can't really walk. So could you guys just break up the line, let him pass through? I, being the smart ass that I say,
fuck him.
I'm like, wow, Burt Ward must really be looking for work and desperate for work if he's working at New York Comic Con as Adam West's personal assistant. Then there's like a 2-second silence, and the guy replies, "I am Burt Ward." I googled a picture of him because I don't know what Burt Ward looks like. It was Burt Ward. I was like so afraid the next day I would just like open my Facebook and be like, "Rest in peace, Burt Ward." And like I'd open the news like, actor Burt Ward was found dead in his hotel room today. In the bathtub, fucking wrist slits. Like this big nose gap face fucking made me realize how futile life is for me now. Adam West was super cool though. He was like, "Hello, young man." He was talking to this guy who's like 53 years old. You know who had the biggest lineup at New York Comic Con? It wasn't the Emperor. It wasn't Draco Malfoy. It wasn't Lou Ferrigno. It wasn't Carrie Fisher. It was the guy.
I love how inconsistent. Like half of those were character names, and the other half were.
It was
Malfoy. Fucking what else has he done? Like
yo the biggest lineup at Comic Con. The only one that actually had to be stopped because it was getting too big, and Comic Con was gonna end before like his like he signed everyone.
ditch. Yeah.
The original Green Ranger from Power Rangers.
What?
Like,
How's anyone know
How?
Is this some B-raid that like we didn't know about? Like,
How do you know who to go see? Nobody knows who the fuck the Green Power Ranger was.
yeah, they do. Apparently, he's the main character in like all of Power Rangers. Like his name's Tommy Oliver. He
yeah,
was
he's
the
probably done a whole bunch of other
he was the
stuff,
Green
but-
Ranger in the original 2 seasons, and then he was the Red Ranger for a bit.
Wow,
Then he
they can
was, like-
change. I
Then
would
he,
think
then
that
he
was
came
like
back in like
sacrilege.
2008 as like a White Ranger, and like I don't know, like and I don't want to sound racist, but like everyone who was dressed as the Green Ranger was black. Like, and
Is
I
he
don't know
black?
if there's some kind of correlation.
Is he black?
No, like, he's like the whitest guy I'll ever
That's
meet.
why he got the most work. It's the '90s, man.
There was always like
Yeah,
one.
back in those terrible segregated days of the 90s.
Kentucky.
Outhouse.
It's a sport here.
Callback cast. Callback.
Anyway.
So Gap's laugh just fucking finished. There was no fade. It just- yeah.
You knew that was gonna happen.
Dude, the wavelength that makes on the recording software is fucking
Wave.
Wait, Jesus. Slap me in the face of the mic, why don't you? Wait, I want to see.
Guys, people are listening to this.
implying people are listening to this.
Look, at least 10 people are listening to Sup
No,
Tashi
because we
Kashi.
took 2 of our listeners and made them part of the podcast. Yes.
You didn't consider that. You actually
No, I took
like 20% of your fan base is gone.
20% is gone. The Sabs still listen out of pity.
This is the saddest thing I've ever heard. We're just like, man versus dog isn't awesome. Let's go to whale, guys.
Oh, so Gap, how's your week?
Guys, Hobbit comes out soon.
December what?
December 14th.
The day after my birthday.
Guys, the De Les
So
Miserables
psyched.
comes out.
Do you want to go see it together, guys?
I'm going to the midnight showing on Thursday. You guys are welcome to come with me.
Definitely, yeah, like I'm definitely going to premiere.
Nice. I'm not gonna be the only guy there.
Guarantee.
How?
I don't think there's gonna be any girls there.
What are you talking about? The only guy there? Like literally only.
No, like the people I'm going with.
Oh, okay.
No. Obviously the guys.
Fucking boast cast over here.
I'm only bringing women. Like maidens, actually. If there's a
the
girl who
moist
watches,
maidens of the Hobbit.
wench.
like any girl over 19 watches Lord of the Rings, like she's a maiden, like by then.
A maiden.
Maiden.
If she isn't, I'll make her.
Her maiden head has not been broken.
maiden out of you.
Do you guys were okay, guys? How awesome is Game of Thrones?
How do you guys before? Yes. How long do you have to wait? When does it start again?
What?
Game of Thrones.
Like in April.
I have a confession about Game of Thrones. I randomly picked up. They sold the first episode randomly. Like if you buy
They
a season
sold
of
it?
something. Yeah, I was at Best Buy. I'm buying a season and it was a promotion. Like you can get a CD for just the first episode of Game of Thrones. So I just watched it, and literally there's like in the first episode of Game of Thrones there's
You know what
like
happens to Ned Stark?
there's like 2 or 3 incest scenes, and I was like, I don't know where this where this is
I
gonna
can tell you
go,
it doesn't
so I'm not gonna watch it. Like it just seems like a bit weird. Like there's just really heavy on the incest, and then like
Wincest.
like 2 or 3 weeks later, 2 or 3 weeks later, everyone I know is watching it. I'm like,
You're like, all my friends.
Wait, have you finished season 1 yet?
dude, no, I've only seen that episode.
Dude, it's fucking great. Do it. Do it. Do it.
What happened in the last cast?
Didn't you talk about that Stark?
Oh yeah.
Do it.
What happens to Ned Stark?
Oh, don't. Who cares? No, stop. Let him fucking watch that shit.
I might.
Okay, just like
Why
you
you
know
got-
he's played by.
Which one's Boromir?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's Ned Stark.
that's the only one. He dies at the end of the first season. I know that.
Do you know why?
First episode I watched.
It's like
Really?
it's like
I went online on like some stupid like one channel site, and I click on episode 1, and it links me to an episode, and
Yeah.
Ned Stark dies at the beginning of the episode. I thought that was the first episode. So
Oh,
I'm
so it
watching-
plays the one of like after
Yes.
he's executed. That's
so I
pretty
watched
great.
the second episode, and he's back alive. I thought I rewinded and went back in time, and then I get to the
Game of
actual
Thrones
9th
time
episode,
travel.
and he dies again, and I realized like, oh fuck. So I watched the first season without watching the first episode.
Knowing the main,
Exactly,
knowing the
knowing
most
the-
likable character
dies.
is going to
you know
die.
that like
Exactly.
have you any of you guys read Game of Thrones?
No.
Okay, so in the book,
No,
Ned
no.
Stark
I don't
doesn't
have
die, but as soon as they cast Sean Bean, it was like, all right, he's gone. No, I'm kidding. That doesn't
Yeah,
happen.
I was like, yeah.
Whenever you know like someone's gonna like, as soon as like Peter Jackson's like, we need to cast Boromir, they're like, Sean Bean.
Because he dies.
Yeah.
They were like, it's good. No, honestly, like, fucking Sean Bean must be so great at acting out this.
Sean Bean dies so well. Like, I can't
He
wait to
dies-
see his
he's so
actual
good at
death. It's like the most disappointing thing because he's died like 50 times already, right? So like you're expecting this glorious death scene, he just like dies in his sleep.
If fucking Aragorn isn't there to kiss his forehead, I don't want to be there. I don't wanna know. I
They
wanna
fly Viggo Mortensen in.
He's actually. Did you guys know that he's actually the old woman from Titanic who like lets the the blue jewel just like slip into the sea. That's why like it's one of the greatest movies ever made because like they actually made him look like this decrepit old woman.
Are you serious right now?
He's playing a dual role because he's actually the ship. Sean Bean plays. Sean Bean
plays
as
the
the Arthur
Titanic.
Titanic. Yeah, as the Arthur Titanic.
The only thing that I found amusing in that movie, like the only thing that entertained me watching the Titanic was number one, the guy who hits the propeller on the way down and like honestly
Explodes.
100 like head over,
Yeah.
just spinning as fast as humanly possible, and then like as she drops the precious stone that's like 200 years old into the sea, this is the sound she makes. Oops. like this old woman like just like oops. It's just
Dude, you know what the best part of Titanic is? Is that in the end, no,
the nakedness.
no, it's that because Kate,
Yeah, no.
she's ugly.
Let's
But,
all
like,
Ugly. She's not ugly.
Kate Winslet.
let's all agree no one got too excited for that.
Well, she's meant to be like 16 in there or something. Like really? She's meant to be really young in
No,
that.
you know what's the best
like
part
Jack's
of
like
Titanic?
17 or something.
Mike pointed this out to me. It's like the two guys on top, like the lookouts, who are like watching Jack and Rose like fool around. Because they're watching Jack and Rose and like making fun of them fool around and shit, they don't see the iceberg. So like indirectly, Jack and Rose are the reason the Titanic sunk.
In the film, they're indirectly the cause of the fucking.
So
crash.
like,
Love it. Like, that's my life goal, basically, is cause a huge catastrophe because, like, I'm getting late. Fuck everybody. I'm getting late.
I love the riff tracks for Titanic. Is also one of them is really good.
yeah, I know.
Jack, just want to let you know the ship's going down faster than the Kansas City Royals. Have a good day.
The best is like when they're making because
I'm
at
gonna
one
sink this
point
bitch.
like the guy that Rose is like betrothed to, they like
Yeah.
they really want to make him seem like a douchebag. So they
Oh, man.
like one of his lines is like, "Why do you follow Picasso? You know he'll never
his
amount
finger
to
paintings,
anything."
they'll never
And then
amount to anything.
and then like the riff tracks is kind of like, and
Unlike,
let,
no, he's like,
let me get
wait
those
some-
shares of AT&T so I can blow my nose with them.
He's like, why are you wasting your money on those finger paintings? And he's like, he's like,
Picasso will never amount to anything. He's like,
Yeah, he's
come
like-
on.
he's like, unlike my supercilious lessons, which have paid for themselves.
He's like, yeah, and Freud and, like, Darwin won't, like, that shit's not gonna pan out.
Dude,
Like, anything current that, like, he can shit on so that he looks like an idiot, like, that's what
What about that Stephen Hawking?
How about that Einstein? Yeah,
How about that Stephen King? He's sure not into coke. The one bit when Rose leaves the letter and he's like, and he crushes. He's like, I must let Lovejoy know I never learned how to be cursive.
What? Fucking,
Don't worry about it.
when
Don't worry about
when
it.
he goes up to Rose, like, Rose, you didn't say good morning to my money. That was very rude.
It was very rude. Yeah, let's stop referencing fucking videos no one has seen. Anyone who plays anyone who
Wow, that's like the
Too many
fakest
people are
laugh
saying
I've
that.
ever heard in my life.
I just like seeing it on the.
That was like a small one.
Guys, do you think they had like a man versus dog tournament on the Titanic?
Yeah, in the coil room.
Yeah.
I meant to say coal, not coil.
You-
Lacuna Coil, great band. Plug.
yeah, dude, fucking, what's her name? Christina
I'm
Scabia?
joking. What? Sorry?
I'd eat that pussy.
I don't even know what anyone in Lacuna Coil looks like, but I would have to assume one of them has dreads.
Well, she's a girl and she's into metal.
Does one of them have dreads?
No.
Why
would you think a member of Lacuna Coil had dreads? You know who
Are you-
does have
no.
dreads? Those two twins
Gap,
from The Matrix.
repeat that fucking question to yourself.
What?
Why
you think-
would I think someone in Lacuna Coil has dreads?
None of them sound dready.
Wait a second. When Gap said, yeah, those two twins from The Matrix, I was like, what? There's twins in The Matrix? That must be hot. And then I remembered that it was these fucking Scandinavian guys, and I was like, shit! That's
I don't. Yeah, you just said like he said twins, and you automatically assumed it was like two Asian chicks. You're like, yeah.
Listen, don't you just throw your love of Asian people on me. Cause I want you to know, I want everyone listening to this.
Miso Matrix!
I hate them. No.
Look, everyone knows I like Battle Royale more than any of you.
Oh
I'm
my
just
god. Guys, Battle Royale is like the worst. David, here, let me explain Battle Royale to you.
Finally, you actually watched it?
No, I'll never watch
Have you
Battle
seen it?
Royale. Battle Royale is
No,
like this
I'm a regular person. I saw
2000s
Hunger
version
Games.
of the Hunger Games,
Dude, like you
made
like,
in
you would-
Japan, where like
you
kids
would-
actually
look.
know each other, and it's like the Hunger Games but Japanese.
Everyone, guys, everyone at
Yeah.
home will notice. We didn't notice. Everyone at home will notice during that bit. We were having separate conversations. At this- it's so bundled up.
Try to listen to this cast. 2012.
I tried and I failed. Barack Obama.
Yo, by the way, I checked the domain and like dope email places available.
Everyone grab your dopemailplace.com. But no, what I was saying is like Scott, because I know Scott. He might not.
I know Scott very well.
I know Scott. He can be a good president.
Mike put his hand on Scott's knee when he did that.
I'll make you listen to the
Mike keeps like inching towards Scott.
Why
And,
are
like,
you putting the knee to my
Scott's like at the
The
edge
knee
of the
to
couch
Mike.
and like he's running out of space.
But I know that Scott might not like Battle Royale, but he will enjoy watching it, and by enjoy watching
It
it,
makes
I
no
mean
sense.
No, because Scott will enjoy watching it and talking about like how it's kind of stupid.
Kind of stupid. It's the
Scott, like
dumbest
my
thing
favorite
ever.
thing about Scott is just him like
He's not here right now. Scott's dead. That's why Mike is like reminiscing.
The best thing about Scott was fucking
What I really loved about Scott when he
Let
was
him finish. I have low self-esteem. I have to know what's good about me.
his heart was the size of a tangerine.
Wait, that's like average size.
that's actually really small.
Deathly small. What are you talking
I
about?
was thinking of like an orange.
He just
yeah,
insinuated
tangerine
that
is
you have like
small,
a Grinch heart,
yeah.
like pre-epiphany.
Back to fucking anatomy cast over here.
Yo, dude, like, you know the way that
Scott's
the
super
Grinch's
far
heart
now.
gets in. You know the way the Grinch's heart gets enlarged at like the end of the Grinch.
Yeah.
Like, do you think he died after that? It's just like his heart swelled up and fucking pressed against his rib cage and like exploded.
Dr. Seuss extended version. It's just like one extra page. Yeah, he's dead.
Just like no, there's like a.
Yeah,
doctor, I'm sure
comma,
you know.
he's dead.
Did you honestly think he would survive with an oversized heart? Do you have any idea?
The last like picture that like the editor cut out is just like the Grinch on like connected to the IV. And he's fucking
Face
dying.
down and like thanks like in the like Christmas dinner. Like his face is like in who hash and like he's face down in it.
Do you have any idea the physical toll an enlarged heart has on a human being, let alone a green furry being?
It's just like maybe we should have just let him be a dick.
Do you think it's like Twin Peaks style, like all the kids got in on it and that they want to kill the Grinch, so they just like oversize his heart?
We'll make him really good and he'll die.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
what
like
does that
that.
say about the Who people? Like,
Like
They look evil as shit.
the doctor was trying to save him and they were like, dude, his fucking organs are all over the place. What is this? I thought he was just like a messed up person, but like his shit is actually all over the place.
You guys realize this is an entirely new species. We have no idea how to operate on this.
his assholeness was keeping him alive.
We don't even know if he wants to donate his body to science. We don't even know if he's under our jurisdiction of our laws. Like,
You totally
lives
shouldn't
in
have
a
bullied
fucking
him.
snowflake.
He actually he could destroy you. He's a way stronger than a regular human. You shouldn't
Yeah,
have bullied
super
him.
strength.
okay, guys, the ultimate showdown. We have to have the Grinch versus.
One of the
Like-
Who fathers is just like, maybe if you were a bit nicer, the Grinch fucking like twists his head like 180.
It's like you find out like the only reason everyone in Whoville is not dead is because the Grinch is a pacifist.
Okay, so, and with
With
an
that bit of
enlarged
violence.
heart, with a heavy heart, I bring us to our segment. I won't say weekly because we change it sometimes.
Well,
but-
Ultimate Showdown is
Ultimate Showdown's
like,
pretty weekly,
yeah.
I guess. But
It's like the only one that's consistent.
yeah, can you tell us what it is?
Okay, so since we have
No. What is the segment called?
the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny.
Exclusive.
Like every time, man. Like, okay, so basically, for those of you who are new listeners, because we got Scott and David, like the two who replace them. This is how the Ultimate Showdown works. Basically, we take two people from across any medium, whether it be comics, books. Why am I serious? Movies,
The serious
fucking
gap.
TV shows, cartoons, and we have them fight it out in an Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny.
Who will win? We'll see. We don't no credibility because we just talk about it. What do you think? I don't know.
Like, how did you improvise that?
I can do that all fucking day.
One more, please.
It won't be as.
What do you mean? That wasn't very good.
I can keep going if you want.
One more, come on.
This week, who will it be? Will it have a speaker?
Okay, no, not the same one. Like,
What do you mean?
you said
That
you
was-
do it all day. You just did the same one.
No, you.
This week, who will it be? Like-
halfway through. Now I gotta find like a fucking new one. Yo, if he was a night bottle, would he be better than Dasani? No, because Dasani's better. It's kind of salty.
Sounds like the same one.
Yeah.
No, it's only the same because I do the same like physical motion when I do it. I like go to each side of the mic.
Mike's got a certain rhythm to him, and
Really?
it just
Dude,
The
are you,
Grinch's
are you,
heart. It's
are
kind
you
of an
wearing
irregular-
fucking... I just noticed you're wearing, like the gothest boots I've ever seen.
Why do you
Mike-
think why do you think I mentioned Lacuna Coil? That's my
Mike-
plug.
Mike
Like
is a
love
fucking
stompers.
skinhead. Like, you
Love
even have that, like,
stompers.
Hitler haircut.
I know
Fuck.
I'm going to the one again soon. So. Hi, LaField.
American History X.
These uniforms are very cool. Okay, so, who are our champions?
Did you ever curb stomp someone?
Who are...
Okay, so
I wanna
today
answer
we
that.
have two very special gladiators for our very special, like, inaugural 4-man cast. We have Ezio
Sausage
Auditore.
cast.
4-man tournament. 4-man cast.
Shut up.
Way to one up our idea. When
Yeah,
we're
like-
already...
Completely. That would have been awesome.
This is why we got new
Okay, next
people.
week when we have our mics.
All right, first, Ezio Auditore da Firenze. The assassin, head of the assassin order, the greatest mentor in the assassin order, has 2 hidden blades, not one.
He does this
He's
every time.
Italian.
but like,
What?
okay, but like, in
He
an ultimate,
munches on spaghetti. So, like, let's go, like, total, like, fucking stereotypes.
Spicy meatball. High five, but...
It's a me, Ezio. It's
Yeah.
like, what?
So, and on the other side...
Batman.
Okay, how do you want to proceed? You want to go around, like...
Yeah, both have sick martial arts skills. They have sick armor, sick weapons. Both parents have been murdered before their very shit. I just noticed that now, actually.
Wow, yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
morbid cast. Orphan cast.
We find out like Scott just breaks down his parents were killed before his eyes. Like, I've never told you guys
His
this.
parents were killed competing in Battle Royale.
see, guys, first cast.
His parents had a very severe man versus dog.
It's like the anniversary of like my parents just being like slaughtered in
He
front of my
joined the
dog,
podcast
in
because
front of
he
me,
thought
and
it'd,
like I
like,
have
take
to
his
decide,
mind off
like,
it.
who did better after that.
I saw the look in his eyes when we mentioned whales. I saw it. So let's go.
Man versus dog. It's a long story.
Let's go.
Scott dressed up as Batman one Halloween. It's like someone killed his parents.
Okay, so let's go around. Let's say maybe one by one. So,
Okay.
David, start.
I start. Okay.
Yeah. So
Well,
just give it
first
a
of
little
all-
like 30-second summary.
Yeah, but before we get into that, what weapons do they have? What do they have?
Like I just
So like a grappling hook and like okay, if we're talking about
They
Ezio,
both
he's
have
got
grappling hooks.
Ezio's got a. Ezio's got
Batman
a
has a
sword.
grapple gun.
Ezio's got like sword, dagger, throwing knives, crossbow, hidden blade,
Does he have,
smoke
does
bombs.
he have the Apple of Eden?
Pre-Apple of
wins.
Eden. No,
Pre-
pre-Apple
okay,
of Eden.
okay.
He has, but he does have the hidden gun
Yeah, he does.
What?
Why not? Why not?
because Batman doesn't use guns. So
Yeah, fuck you. You just want Batman to win. Fuck, he totally has his gun.
Do they get help?
Mind you, it's
I
like
said he has his gun.
okay, but you said he doesn't. You said he.
I
No,
heard
I
he
said
does it. I heard
he
he does
just
it.
said
Yeah, I heard he does
I
it.
will. Everyone on the cast is gonna think you're retarded.
I said Ezio has his hidden gun.
No. Okay, everyone rewind cast.
Okay.
Like it's
we'll
on
allow-
record too.
I'll allow it.
Anyway, yeah, we'll allow the gun.
Do they have help? Like, is Robin there?
No.
No,
it's one on
no
one.
Robin, no Brotherhood.
But here's the thing.
No Leonardo da Vinci?
Both of no, only by
Leonardo
extension
da
because of
Vinci
his
is like
inventions, but-
Morgan Freeman basically. Like,
yeah.
dude,
they're
imagine
pretty similar.
Morgan Freeman voiced Leonardo da Vinci in
Pretty
like
similar.
in Assassin's Creed.
What up, Josie? It's
Sup?
Josie cast.
Just in time for Ultimate Showdown.
I know. Why does everyone always walk in during Ultimate Showdown?
I don't know.
Your
It's
hair's
because
amazing.
like they just have to know.
Wait 1 sec. Everyone say hi to Josie.
Wow, that's like the lowest like
come here,
what
quick.
up.
Everyone say hi to T. Scream. I love how, but yeah, People always walk in during Ultimate Showdowns. We seem like the biggest fucking nerds.
Yeah, it's
of
like
all
we're
time.
we're laughing, fucking making sex jokes this whole time. It's like they walk in and we're like, Batman is the
Batman doesn't
coolest
have a
guy
gun.
ever.
So
He has the Batmobile.
okay, so pre-Apple of Eden, but this is the thing because they both.
Do we do like the Batmobile versus Ezio's horse?
Dude, yeah, because that's a huge advantage. Like,
Well, yeah, that's why.
game over.
Just
Wait,
like runs over the
obvious
fucking horse.
cast, fucking Scott.
Dude, cars are better than, like, horses. Wheels are better, like...
Batman's car's like 450 horsepower. Ezio's horse has 1.
A single horsepower. Okay, so Dave, what do you think?
Ezio wins for sure.
No, before you say who wins, like, just give a rundown
does.
of why
Okay,
you
well,
think Ezio has the advantage.
Everyone says Batman is like a master of martial arts and like every different martial art, but he doesn't kill people. So if it's a fight to the death and Ezio's been like trained all his life to kill people, he'll win.
It's true. It's always,
that
it's always,
simple.
it's always,
Like, mentality comes into play.
it's always at
Exactly.
Batman's fault every time we do a showdown with him because like he's not willing.
This is
to
the
kill
first
people.
one.
And fucking Ezio, no, he's done.
We've never used Batman
Like,
in
we-
another
we
show.
had discussions about it, but
We
I'm
talked about
saying, like,
Batman once in our first like terrible episode.
Gap cast.
I love it. I love it. It's like, yeah, Batman would never win. He's a pussy. He doesn't even kill people. Like, we're vilifying him for, like, literally the best thing.
Yeah, what an asshole for being a pacifist. Oh, I'm gonna knock you out with fuck you. Ezio like wastes.
You know what I
fools.
really find like ironic? Like Batman refuses to use guns on moral grounds, but he throws like razor sharp blades at people.
But it doesn't kill them.
He just
Because
like
dying would
pierces
be mean.
vital organs.
Because locking someone up in jail for life and cutting them is too.
He like puts
nice.
people into comas and like that's okay.
You know, valid argument. Valid argument. Someone would. You could
Okay,
argue.
so it's a fight to the coma. How about that? Like you have
straight
to.
for the spine, motherfucker.
No,
I
Ezio could kill Batman, but Batman just like has to get Ezio in a coma.
don't- okay, he can just get him unconscious.
What?
Ezio would definitely.
No, he doesn't have to knock him unconscious. Okay, he has to kill him. Like Batman's totally okay with killing
Okay,
Ezio.
Scott.
How about that?
What?
Who fucking wins?
Not who wins, just who do you think has the advantage?
Batman.
Why?
Because he's got more shit.
No, they've got really like.
Yeah, they have like really similar
They
shit.
do have some, I don't know.
Mind you, Ezio's is dated, but
Cause,
Batman
if you-
doesn't even use blades though. Ezio does. Like Batman really uses a lot of blunt weapons.
yeah. Because the thing about Batman
Like
is,
traditional batarangs
his
aren't
fists.
bladed.
yeah, if you watch the movies and whatever, like look at the comics and shit, and then you compare them in the video games also, it's like Batman is very not as fluid or not as graceful as
There's no upfront confrontations with Batman as far as like because we're
Yeah,
assuming
'cause
that
when he
this
takes
is
on
like,
9
this is-
thugs,
this is
that's
like
not
a
upfront at all.
plain field, right? There's no stealth involved. So in a one-on-one matchup, mind
There
you, they
could
both-
be stealth involved. Who do you think is the more stealthy?
Ezio hides in plain
Yeah.
sight. Batman hides in the dark.
Yeah, but like,
They both
where
use
is he gonna
stealth
hide in
differently.
plain sight when they're like 1v1 on a
I
battlefield?
hate that.
Well, no, because if you're
I-
guys, if there's a haystack on the field,
Batman's
game's
just like,
fucking over.
The world's greatest detective is just like, where the fuck did he go?
the fuck is he? There's an open field with one bale of hay.
And it's like it's moving too.
I
Mike works for Ubisoft, so he's gonna say Ezio to save his job.
oh my god, I totally have worked for Ubisoft technically. Oh man.
no, though, like you would have to. It would definitely depend. I'm gonna listen to your answers. I'm gonna give.
What
mine.
a neutral fuck.
No, I'm gonna listen.
Sounds like me.
Consider.
You're like
My own
no,
terms.
you're
Okay.
Swiss, okay?
Gap's like fuck you and
I
not being
resent that.
He's like fuck you for not being a fanboy. I without thinking about it much, I think I'll have to go with Ezio
Why?
because
Because you got really lazy the last two fucking like
'cause it was
Ultimate
fucking, like,
Showdowns.
at the hour mark.
I want your reasons today.
Okay, absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's too much.
You said without thinking about it, I'm gonna give an answer. Asshole.
Look, guys, after the debates, I was super inspired by Mitt Romney. I just want to give my gut reaction.
Look, you keep like all your women in binders.
Dude, I thought I was the only person who picked up the binder full of women joke. Everyone got it. Everyone got it.
No, I was one of the only people who thought when he was talking about gun laws, he's like, yeah, well, this is why we should encourage people not to
Direct
have
quote.
encourage women. Yeah, paraphrase.
Considering how he speaks, probably.
He was like, yeah, this is why we should encourage women to only like have children once they like have married somebody and are in a family. Like he was basically saying like one parent cannot raise a kid who does not shoot people with guns. like shootings happen because of like one parent families. That's what he was insinuating. I was like, what? You're running for president.
Just like, you know what? He is. Yeah. All of a sudden we go to the fucking presidential debate. Speaking of guns, Ezio has a gun. Mind you, it might be 18th century, whatever. But
Yeah,
he's got
Batman
a
doesn't
fucking
have a gun.
Up close,
He just
you know they're
has
gonna
like
brawl it out.
3 layers of Kevlar.
Ezio's got blades.
Yeah.
He's got the smoke bombs.
Batman has smoke bombs.
Yeah, but fuck you.
Batman has a cape. He can glide.
There's no buildings. He'll go, what? Mental.
He can hover. He can fall to the ground a bit slower. That's pretty
You guys
intimidating.
You guys always choose like the shittiest battlegrounds that like do not. You're like, yeah, just plain field. Like
Because it's the most neutral.
No, okay, no,
Yeah,
they're
that-
fighting. No, because both Batman and Ezio fight on rooftops. So like, they're definitely on rooftops in this. Like, why would they?
Okay.
Why would Batman or
Yeah,
Ezio
urban-
be in an open field anyway?
Fine. Urban
City
City
with a
but then what do we
haystack.
do? But then what do we do? Is it
Urban
night?
city with a haystack.
But then is it at night or is it during the day? Because then Batman has an edge. This is
Yeah,
why
but if it's
these
during the
things
day, then Ezio has an edge. Like, it's at sundown.
suck.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, I'm still gonna go with Ezio purely out of pure
Save your job.
because he's more lethal.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Batman because
Because you suck his dick at night.
the size of a tangerine. No, I'm gonna go with Batman just because like Batman's has a lot of Ezio's gear, but like upgrade. Like Ezio has a grappling hook. Batman has a grapple gun. Like if Ezio's like at the bottom of a fucking skyscraper,
grappling hook. You know what?
he has like the hook blade
That was
there.
only Revelation.
Okay, yeah, like we're like doing a
It's
like
a crossbow. Batman will punch Ezio in the face. He'll take it, and then Ezio will fucking shank him. Like he's wasted. He's willing to fucking just like
dude.
stab him.
Batman's fought like people surrounding him with guns and fucking
but
blades,
they're
and he
thugs.
takes them.
They're fucking thugs.
Dude, Batman's the master of he has black belts in 127 martial arts.
We have watch Karate Kid 3. Black belts mean nothing. Sweep the leg, Batman. Fuck you. Crossbow to the face.
It's like sweeping the leg's the deadliest move ever.
I know, right?
No, fucking like I'll give it to Batman just because like he also has a massive range advantage. Like, yeah, you say
No. I think Ezio has a bigger rage master.
dude, Batman could like shoot you with his fucking bat claw from far away and like pull you in close, fucking punch you in
Yeah,
the
but then Ezio
Dude,
would just.
Batman has explosive gel. He could fucking like gel all the area around him, so like when Ezio gets close, he just like blows it up.
Ooh. Fireworks. What the fuck are you
They're
saying?
not
For a
fireworks. they're
second, you were like, just
explosives.
like, ooh, think of something funny.
Yo, if you guys want
No,
some beer,
yeah,
like,
I'm
grab it,
gonna have to give it to Batman, which means we're gonna have to have some kind of.
Dude, the tiebreaker.
Dude, yeah,
it
we're-
finally
Wait,
happened.
David, does that mean that you are going for Ezio?
Yes, obviously I was going for
It is
Ezio, for
2v2.
sure.
Yeah, like,
Guys,
just
we
honestly-
introduced the tiebreaker like. We introduced the tiebreaker like 5 episodes ago. We're on episode 6. Like 3 episodes ago, which is like a month ago. It's time to.
Wait, is that him? Oh, is that the door? Maybe it is.
It's the tiebreaker round. All we know about the guy who like.
I'm not. Oh god. Oh, the door. Maybe the door's gonna open. Hey, Dave, open the door. Not for real. Wait.
Right into the party.
You can't edit that.
It's like,
Fucking.
all we know about the guy who breaks the tiebreaker is that he's rich, that he's a prick, and then he likes to say perfect.
First 2 points for Ricky Gervais. Both of those were pointing at Ricky Gervais. So, who is he, Gap? Putting this all on you.
Oh my God! It's Peter
Oh my
Molyneux.
god, guys! Peter
It's
Molyneux!
Peter Molyneux. Hello.
That's your Molyneux voice?
Welcome. Molyneux's mayhem.
Why is he Bonesaw?
The last. Oh Jesus! All kind of spikes up in this bitch. Jesus.
Just got back from an orphanage bulldozing.
We never thought this through at all.
No, it's like we talked about it for like 2 months. We're just like, when Molyneux comes in, it's gonna be so fucking hysterical. It's just Bonesaw is ready.
I'd like to thank everyone for listening
Guys,
to
we didn't
Mind
even
Your
finish.
Head.
Like, okay, wait, one more.
Obviously, Ezio wins.
No, Ezio doesn't.
Obviously, Ezio wins.
Okay, no, Batman.
So
Wait. We have to talk about sidekicks then.
Fine, yes, we'll go
Somebody
inside.
could decide who's
No,
the
that's
winner,
not
bring in
fair
sidekick.
because
because Ezio has like 6.
no, Batman has the Batman family. He has Nightwing. He has Red Hood. He has Red Robin. He has Catwoman. He has fucking.
Catwoman.
He has Leonardo da Vinci.
There you go.
Come on.
Shit, she's
It's
just
like a
He has. Does have.
He has Alfred.
Catwoman don't care.
What?
Catwoman don't care.
Guys, Alfred.
Don't
He has
No,
Alfred.
this is how it's decided. Poll on Mind Your Head.
Morgan
Yes,
Freeman.
You guys vote. You guys vote on who wins.
All viewers-
Keep in mind, Batman has Morgan
All
Freeman.
8 of you.
Think about it.
Batman
Think
has
about
what?
So fine. Poll, comment section, whatever.
And
You
Michael
vote.
Caine.
And Michael Caine.
So thank you,
And he
everyone.
beat Liam Neeson, who, as we established, has a massive cock.
He does a Michael Caine.
You guys know that Liam Neeson has a massive cock?
So that has been Mind Your Head, episode 6. Thank you for listening. This has been Mike. Yo, it's me, Gap.
Hello,
Wow. way to go. Hello.
This has been Gap.
Dave.
Bye, guys.
Fucking Dave Quietcast 2012. And Scott Bombadil.
Bombadil.
Fuck you. Go to bed. Go to church, kids.
Theme song.